Just like a man, let's say someone's living in Delhi. He's a poor person. He doesn't have a car or a scooter. He only has a push bike. And his son is ill, but it's night. His son's running a very high fever, and he's afraid he won't even make it through the night, so he has to go to the doctor now. So he gets on his bicycle, and he pedals to the doctor's house. But as you know, the roads are so busy, it takes full concentration to pedal a bike through the streets of Delhi without getting injured or hit by a car or hitting a pedestrian. It takes full concentration. While that man is driving his bike through all of this traffic, did he ever forget his son for a second? He kept the motivation in his mind. His conscious mind was fully engaged in what he was doing, but his motivation that I'm doing this for my son, that stayed in his mind simultaneously. So our desire for God should be that deep in our heart that no matter what we're doing, we never forget. Then it's possible to remember Him all the time. It's not possible to do a conscious thinking about God 24 hours a day. You can't do that. You have to make the desire for God go so deeply in your heart that that stays there all the time naturally. It's a natural remembrance no matter what your conscious mind is doing. So to practically make this happen, see, a true saint doesn't just reconcile the philosophical differences or the philosophical controversies of the scriptures, the apparent controversies. He also tells you practically how to apply it in your life. So Kripaluji Maharaj not only reconciles the philosophical problems that we have, he also tells us what to do about it. So we understand we have to develop our desire for God, our attachment for God. We have to realize that we're related to God, and we have to decide that attaining God is the prime goal of our life. But how to do that? Do Shravan and Manan of the philosophy, first of all. What I just told you today, if you forget about it the second you walk out the door, then you're no further ahead than you were before you came in. But if you remember, okay, what is my true identity? Yes, this physical identity is only temporary. My true identity is that I'm the soul and I'm related to Krishna. That's Shravan. You did Shravan of that just now. Manan means repeatedly thinking about that. Thinking about it again and again and again. The more you think about it, the more likely you are to believe it on a deeper level. The deeper that goes every time you remember it. This is Shravan and Manan. We have to do this part. And this is why Kripaluji Maharaj's speeches come on TV Asia every day, so that we can keep hearing the philosophy and think about it more and more deeply. Then how to make the attachment grow even faster? Maharaji says, do smaran. Whoever you love, whoever you desire, whatever you desire, you deeply remember that thing or that person again and again. You always think about them. Oh, I love that person. I want to be with that person. I want to have this thing. You keep thinking about it. That is smaran. So we have to start doing smaran of Krishna. And we do that with kirtan. The kirtan helps bring our heart and mind into remembrance of God. So this is what Kripaluji Maharaj teaches. Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. This is bhakti. He says, just do this every day. Read some of the philosophy in one of his books or listen to his speech on TV Asia. That's Shravan. Then you have to think about it deeply and also try to start loving Radha and Krishna. This is smaran. But how will you do that when you're so distracted? So take some time out of your day and sit and do kirtan while you lovingly remember Radha, Krishna, their form, their virtues, their leelas. This starts developing your attachment and your desire for them. And the more deeply that goes into your heart, then that starts to actually just manifest in your thinking. Like when you wake up first thing in the morning, you automatically think, I am. And I am a woman, or I am a man, and I am Punjabi, or I am Bengali. All that comes in your mind automatically, your identity, as soon as you wake up in the morning. So now you'll start waking up in the morning thinking, I'm a soul and I belong to Krishna. That starts, when that comes that deeply in your mind, then you start thinking about that and remembering that naturally. But this takes time, it takes practice. So this is what Barsanadam is here for, to show you the path according to how Sri Maharaj Ji has explained it, and to give you a practical way to apply that in your daily life at home as well. So this is the practical karma yoga of the Gita, how to remember Krishna every moment while living your daily life, as taught by Sri Kripaluji Maharaj. So now we'll do a few minutes of kirtan before we have the arti. This is a kirtan written by Kripaluji Maharaj to help us remember Radha and Krishna. So while we're doing the chanting, you should close your eyes and think about what I just explained to you in the speech, that you are deeply, eternally related to Krishna, and try to visualize his form and think about him very close to you while we're doing the chanting. So everybody picture Radha and Krishna in front of you. They're eternally yours, your best friend, the one who would never leave you under any circumstance, the one who's always been with you. They're standing here before you in their divine beauty, smiling at you, and now we're going to chant their name. Radhe Radhe bol Sham bhaje chale aayenge. Radhe Radhe bol Sham bhaje chale aayenge. एक बार आ गए तो कभू नहीं जाएंगे. एक बार आ गए तो कभू नहीं जाएंगे. स्वर्ग पांच अपवर्ग ठुकराएंगे. सात स्वर्ग पांच अपवर्ग ठुकराएंगे. वैकुंठ की भी कामना ना उड़लाएंगे. वैकुंठ की भी कामना ना उड़लाएंगे.